Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm Alright. Hey, Weeb. I don't know if you can hear me. I can barely hear myself talking because we're on a noisy bus. Can you hear me? How you doing today? Let's see if we can make sure everything is working here. Overdrive alerts. Let me check how. Hold on. Let me. You can hear me? Okay. Yeah, because I can barely hear myself right now because of all the like the noise. I don't know how well you can hear me like above everything else. That's why I'm wearing the headset. Initially, I was gonna try and use the Mac, the built-in mic, but after testing the mic out, I don't think it was working too well. How you doing today, Weeb? I wonder if there's anything I can play. I mean, I am actually using my laptop here instead of my phone. How's the stream look? It doesn't look like I'm dropping too many frames, if any at all at the moment. But if I need to, I can drop the bit rate. You're doing pretty good. Nice. Yeah, we're on a bus ride for the next almost 2 hours more. So now I'm using a lot of data, so I don't think I'll be able to stream the whole time. And again, we will do a stream later tonight for Rival Domains and Pawns of Loki, but because I don't know if I'll be able to get on before midnight, I wanted to make sure I hopped on at some point during the day here today. So keep the streak alive. We're almost at 4 years. Any plans for the weekend? Just kind of chilling right now. Yeah, I wonder if there's like something I can play like on stream. I do have my Switch, but I don't have my capture card or my Switch dock. But I have a lot of games for it. It's like, hey, Lilypad, welcome in. Wish you the best performance. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're on the bus ride down. It's gonna be another 2 hours of bus ride because we're going from basically from Chicago down to the University of Illinois. We left about a half hour ago, and should be about another 2 hours, maybe a little less, depending on how fast we're going. Actually, yeah, we're going pretty fast. But thanks for joining in. Let me give you a shout out here since I don't think we have any mods yet. Shout. Oh, can't type when the bus is bouncing around. Boom, there we go. But how are you, Lily? How's your day going? Yeah, so I did bring my Switch because the kids always used to, they always like to borrow it for like Mario Kart and stuff. Look at all these games I've got. These are just the ones I have physically, not including like the bajillion copies of Fire Emblem Warriors, Fire Emblem Three Houses, and Fire Emblem Three Hopes. But yeah, actually, the only Fire Emblem game that I've actually opened physically is Fire Emblem Warriors. Although, actually, I'm trying to think. Did I open one of the others? I think I opened the boxes for Three Houses and Shadow Dragon and Three Hopes, but the game itself is still sealed. Pretty good. No homebrew, some chilling. Nice. Yeah. How's the weather where everyone else is weeb? Lily? Anyone? So like 2 days ago, rehearsal was like it was in the 40s, maybe 30. It felt like 30s. Today it's like 70 degrees out. Yes, it's 74 right now. Like it's actually I have my not like a jacket, but it's like a light. No, I guess it's kind of like a light jacket. I still have a light jacket, and I have my winter coat that I left back at the school. Actually, I left back in my car that I used for the morning rehearsal because it was so cold. Like it was in the 50s back then. But I was like, okay, we're leaving that here because it's way too hot now. And even by the time we get back, it'll still be around like 60, like 68 or 67. So it's a pretty warm day. Yeah, guys, look at all the Switch games I brought. I'm sure the only one that people are going to care to play on the bus ride is Mario Kart. Oh, no, my Switch. So this game case holds 48 Switch games, and it's looks like a Sheikah slate. You know what I should get for these IRLs? I should get like a... Because I know a lot of streamers, they'll use... Hold on, let me actually lower the microphone volume. I think it's it's peaking a little for you guys. Just a little bit. But I need to get one of those things where it's like, just like, not, like royalty-free music in the background, so just so it's not awkwardly quiet. It was so cold for a few days, like in the 30s, now it's... Yeah, right? And played while you were talking about weather. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the same weather here. Again, 30s. Well, I think it was only 40s, but it was at night and it was very windy, so it felt like the 30s on our evening rehearsal on Thursday. And today it started in like the 50s, but it's now 74 degrees. So I left my winter jacket and scarf back in my car at the school. And again, even by the time we are done at the University of Illinois tonight. And because we'll be leaving there around like 8:30 p.m., it'll still be low 70s, high 60s at the very least. I mean, I could probably set it up so we could listen to some maybe Fire Emblem music in the background here, just so it's not awkwardly quiet in between. But yeah, I probably should set that up for the future if I do more of these IRL streams, especially if I have my laptop with me. It's different if I just have my phone. I'm just streaming from the phone. But if I have my laptop, I could probably set that up in the future so that way we have some music playing. Just got the flu shot. Don't know how winters in my new area are. Ah, okay. Yeah, I got my flu shot and my COVID booster, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. It would have been at least 2 weeks ago. Probably closer to 3, because I know I had it on I got it on a weekend off. Actually, it might have been, let's see, 1, 2. No, I think it was 3 weeks ago, yeah. Because prior to last week we had another competition, but then prior to that we had 2 weekends off, because the weekend before last weekend was Columbus Day. We don't schedule competitions anymore for Columbus Day, because like so many kids are missing, because maybe they'll like go on family trips or whatever. And then the weekend before that was homecoming. We don't schedule stuff on homecoming weekend because the kids want to go to the dance, and we get it. So I think I scheduled my COVID booster and flu shot for the Friday of homecoming weekend. So yeah, that would have been 3 weeks ago. COVID booster at the start of September. Was it the new one, the Omicron one? Had to drive all across town because it was the only one that offered it. Ah. Hey, Robot, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Good afternoon. How are you today? We're slowing down a bit. There's these, the orange cones on the highway right now. There's not a lot of traffic, but there's, I guess they're working on the roads or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I just came in to say hi. Hope it goes well. I'll see you later on in the face. Yes, yeah. For you guys, if you guys aren't staying, no worries. I totally get it. It's not a very exciting stream, but we are going to do a face stream later tonight. I just wanted to make sure I hopped on now because I couldn't guarantee that I'd be able to get on before midnight, and wanted to keep the streak going. We are going to do a face stream later tonight. It's probably as early as 11:15 Central Time, 11:15 p.m. But again, it might start after midnight depending on when we get back and when I get home. When I get home, the first thing I'm going to do is shower, but then I'll probably hop on stream after that. So again, 11:15 Central Time at the earliest, but possibly as late as shortly after midnight. And then we're going to be doing rival domains. We're going to be doing Pawns of Loki. I don't know what the bonus. I actually have to probably check what the bonus is for Pawns of Loki. Does anyone know offhand right now? What the bonus? I'm trying to save my phone battery as much as possible. I have a charger, but oh no, Robot. Let me reset ya. Set. It's just hard to type when the bus is kind of bouncing around. The 230. 230. That's our district number. There you go. Bonus is all, so there's no bonus basically. It's like that quote from The Incredibles: "When everyone's super, no one is." Thank you. No problem. Hey, Katie, welcome in. I'm going to give you a shout out as well. It's hard typing when the bus is bouncing around here. But, yeah, we're doing an IRL stream. So I am going to do a face stream later tonight, but I couldn't guarantee that I'd be able to start before midnight. I could be back on early tonight, as early as like 11:15 p.m. Central Time. But there's also a chance I might not be able to get on before midnight. So wanted to make sure I kept the streak going, so we decided to attempt an IRL stream, which looks like it's holding up pretty well. I am dropping a few frames from time to time, but overall it seems to be holding steady. But yeah, my overall drop frame rate is about 5%. But it's holding steady for long periods. I'm guessing what's happening, because we're driving on the highway, is that when I switch from cell tower to cell tower, I'm guessing that's when there's like a little hiccup and I drop some frames. Because yeah, we've attempted this before in the past, and the streams on the drive to U of I have not been great. So this is actually holding up fairly well. But how are you doing, Katie? She's final competition. Hope you guys win. Oh, we are not winning. So this competition, most of the marching band competitions in Illinois and the area, they're based. Everyone's grouped according to band size. So like we're generally speaking like a mid-sized band. We've been on the smaller side since COVID though, so we're currently in what's usually a single A class. There's usually single A, double A, triple A for the largest bands. So again, usually we're double A, but the last few years we've been single A because of the pandemic. However, the two biggest competitions in Illinois that are not like BOA, Bands of America, the two biggest ones are the University of Illinois and the Illinois State University marching competitions, and both of them they group by school size, and we're a fairly big school. I mean, there's some that are like much bigger than us, but in terms of like, categories and stuff like that, these two competitions divide schools into 6 categories based on school size. We are in the largest class, which is 6A. However, because of our band being a small band, we are at a strong disadvantage. So we are by far the smallest band in our class. So there's no way we're gonna win because like we just do not put out the same amount of sound. We do not fill up the field as much as the other bigger bands do. There's I think 7 bands in our class in 6A. We're expecting probably 7th or 6th, but if the kids do really well, I mean, again, just because it's the big class does not mean that everyone's good. So we could go higher, but yeah. It's Armor Week. Oh, for Rivalmans. Thank you, Abe. How long is the trip going to last? So we left about 45 minutes ago, give or take, and it's probably another at least hour and a half, maybe hour 45 till we get there. So it's a long trip. We're not going to stream the whole time because this is using up my data. I am on an unlimited plan, but I think if I use a hotspot, I think I'm capped at 40 gigs. Looks pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of surprised it's holding up. Oopsie, I'm dropping some frames right now. I'm guessing I'm switching cell towers, and then it's going to hold steady for a while we're on the current one. Looks pretty good on the road. Yeah, we're on the bus. I've got people behind me. We got our student teacher behind me. He probably was wondering what I'm doing. You guys want to see the people behind me? I can hold up the camera and they'll be like, "What's going on?" Actually, the kids know I stream, so they'll probably figure it out, or some of them might. Go to some kind of hey, Sunset, welcome in. Go to some kind of competition or performance. Yes, marching band competition. We're basically heading from Chicago all the way down to actually past the center point of the state, down to the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign, Illinois. So I bet it'll be a great performance for us. Yeah, the kids have been doing actually really well this year. So again, despite our size and usually our lower class, they're actually doing fairly well. They're doing very well. They usually are among the best in their class this year. So we expect a good performance from them, even though it's a tough class at U of I. We're up against like the biggest groups. But yeah, we think they're going to do well. Nice classes. Love the sports announcer. Oh, thank you. So I wasn't initially I was just going to pull up my laptop and I was just going to use the onboard mic, but then I was testing it out and I was like I was snapping into the microphone on the MacBook Pro. I was clapping into it. I was trying to speak, and I was like, "There's no difference right now in terms of what the mic's picking up." So I'm guessing because of all the sound around me. So I was like, "All right, I had the headphones anyway because we use this during the competition." Basically, I go up into the stands. I'm usually the camera person during performances, and then I'm also on the headset calling our co-director on the field, who is by our sound guy, or basically the mixer, because we do mic our percussion, our front ensemble. So we mic them, and then I'm the one who tells them, oh, hey, we need a little bit more, xylophone, more marimba, a little less vibes, things like that. So just to, balance it out. So I have this anyway because this way I can do this where I put the headphones down so I can hear the band a bit better, but then the mic can stay close to my face so that he can hear me. Hello, everyone. How's it going, Katie? Yeah, guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you follow Katie, who, by the way, is currently, or at least the last I saw, was playing Persona 5 Royal, which we will be starting that soon on stream. It'll be my first time playing through that game, like, ever. Actually, it'll be my first Persona ever, after we finish Nier Automata. So, oh, we're buffering? Yeah, we lost a few frames there, but again, it usually picks up after a little bit here. But again, yeah, we are on the highway, guys, so the stream quality, who knows, it might get worse over time, and maybe that's when we'll call it quits for this IRL stream. But we'll keep. I can probably drop the bitrate a little bit more, and maybe that'll help things out here. But yeah, we are definitely dropping more frames than we were earlier. Let me drop it from, so I normally stream at 5K, or 5,000 kbps, so it's more like 5M. Right now we're at 2, but let me drop it to 15. It's not like we're showing like intense, high-res gameplay right now anyway. Let's see here. Now MacBook mic suck. Yeah. No, actually the mic's not bad, but again, I'm on a bus. It's we're going 70 miles an hour. The windows are open. It's very noisy in here. Like, I can actually barely hear myself talk. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the noise that well, but that's why I'm using the headset mic instead of the onboard mic or anything like that. Can't wait to see you play Persona. I'm excited because I've heard nothing but great things about these games. Some people love this game like so much that it's their favorite game and favorite franchise, so I am looking forward to it. Yeah, I think my exposure to Persona is mostly limited to obviously Smash Bros. With Joker in there, and then the fact that there's a crossover between Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei called Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which is not like, if you're going to describe it as it was intended as a crossover between Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei. In that regard, it seems to have failed miserably, but it's a fantastic game, and you guys, if you haven't played Tokyo Mirage Sessions, make sure you do so. It's a fantastic game, and people who have played it and played these other games, they seem to describe it more as a Persona game with a Fire Emblem skin, if that makes sense. But yeah, I am absolutely looking forward to that. Got a big lag spike. Yeah, again, my guess is that the further downstate, guys, it's all farmland around here. Like, we're literally surrounded by cornfields right now. We're just basically driving downstate. So I'm guessing the cell towers, as we get further downstate, will be more spread out, probably not as fast. Right now, we seem to be stabilizing for a little bit, but who knows how long for. It's my favorite game of all time. I haven't ranked my favorite games of all time in a while, and even the last time I did, someone asked me like, "Hey, would you say the top 5 games of all time were?" And I probably gave them a top 5 that were not in any particular order. So yeah, maybe we'll do a stream where I basically just make like a tier list of my top, I don't know, 10 games, 20 games, whatever. Actually, we were thinking about doing a tier list the other day where I go and rank all 60 plus Disney Animation Studios films. And I was like, off the top of my head, I don't know, like, wait, what did does anyone remember what I said the other day? I think I said Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Big Hero 6, Frozen 2, and Wreck-It Ralph. I think I gave a top 5. There's some other really good ones that I was wrestling with at the time. Like, I know, like, Hunchback was up there. But I was like, okay, between my choices, here, this, that, this, and that, I was like, okay, which of these two would I prefer to watch, like, this at this very moment? So, didn't know that. Yeah, so, Katie, yeah, if you, well, okay, are you planning on playing any of the other Fire Emblem games? Because if you can, I would recommend at least playing Awakening before Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Because it does have a lot of ties to basically the Arcania games, which is Shadow Dragon, Mystery of the Emblem, and Awakening. The thing is, though, it's kind of hard to get a hold of all the versions of Shadow Dragon, Mystery of the Emblem, even the remakes. So at the very least, I would recommend play Awakening before Tokyo Mirage Sessions if you can, because Awakening is like a distant sequel to those other games, and even though it doesn't have a lot of the characters that they're referencing or including, you hear about a lot of it in Awakening, because again, those are like the ancestors of all the people in Awakening. So I think that alone will be enough for you to be familiar with like the lore the Fire Emblem lore that's included in TMS. But no, I absolutely love TMS. Like, it's a fantastic JRPG, and it's got a killer soundtrack. Like, if there's one thing that Atlas knows how to do, it's J-pop soundtracks. That zone between, yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Robot. Tier lists are so much fun. They are fun. But it's also hard to kind of figure things out. And yeah, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is Persona cross Fire Emblem cross randomly added J-pop. Gameplay-wise, it is Persona with cameos from Fire Emblem characters as the Personas. Yeah, there you go. So Sunset, you probably have a better handle on it, because again, I have not played a Persona game, but based on what I've heard from people that have played all of these games, like to Fire Emblem, Shin Megami Tensei, and Persona, a lot of them do describe it more like Persona. Oh yeah, Trapson wanted me to play Awakening, actually. Yeah, if you can play Awakening, I think that would be enough, and that's easy enough to get a hold of and play. Shadow Dragon was released on the DS, like before the 3DS, but the remake is not exactly the I would say the definitive version of that. Thank you for the posture check and hydrate. I can't really do the hydrate right now. I do have a bottle of Gatorade somewhere in my bags here, but I can't really do that right now. Thank you for that, though, Robot. I will hydrate as soon as I get to U of I. We did just have lunch right before the bus ride, so. Atlas soundtracks are amazing. They are fantastic. Like I've not played Persona, but in my Apple Music playlists, I've already got Persona 3. Actually, I think it's 3. Is it portable? And then Persona 4 Golden, and then Persona 5, Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal soundtracks in my Apple Music playlist. Because what I did actually, I arranged Last Surprise for Pep Band so that we could play it when we're in the stands at like marching band, like at football games. So now they haven't learned it yet, so we probably won't be able to play it. At least our football season's already over. They haven't learned it yet because it's actually not an easy song to learn. There's a lot of syncopation, a lot of 16 notes. You know, one and a da 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 da. Well, I mean, Mystery of the Emblem and its remake New Mystery are only released in Japanese. That too. Yeah, that's a bit of a hurdle right there. Okay, I'll be lurking a bit. Going to be setting up my Halloween costume and practicing my makeup for my stream. Okay, no worries. Again, guys, if you haven't already done so, make sure you follow Katie. Fellow Fire Emblem fan will occasionally stream Three Houses. Oh, hang on. Lane closures. There's no one on the road, though. It's fine. But yeah, currently playing through Persona 5 Royal. And again, we'll be playing Royal as well after we finish Nier Automata. Turn-based games. Wait, Robot, which one are you talking about? Large spike. Yeah, again, I don't know if it's going to get worse as we get closer to U of I. I'm sure that once we get close to U of I, it'll get better. But yeah, basically in between Chicago and Kankakee probably, and then between Kankakee and Champaign-Urbana, it's probably not that great in terms of reception here. And again, my computer is using my phone as a hotspot. So yeah, I can see right now. We're green right now, but we were orange just a second ago. You guys want to say hi to the students? I don't know if they'll be able. I don't know if they'll be looking up and see that I'm streaming. But did you get to the first Nier ending yet? We have barely played this game. Like we did like 2 long streams and then we did like 2 short streams, and we haven't played since then. Tomorrow will be a long Nier stream because again, I haven't gotten a chance to play this game in a few days, and I want to make more significant progress. Because guys, I've already received Persona 5 Royal for Switch. Like, it's already out, and we got to play that. And then Bayo 3 literally comes out in 6 days. So, hi, kids. Oh, hold on. I have to hold up the laptop. Yeah, most of them know I stream, or some of them do, at least. So, I'm going to hold up the laptop, and you guys can say hi. I'm doubting most of them are even looking up. So, just had vacation 2 weeks ago. Nice. I'm going to hold this up, and we're going to show everyone there. So, you got the kids over there. So this guy's our student teacher here. I'm streaming on Twitch. So you can see all the people back there. Some people over there. So some of them said hi to you guys. I'll probably hold it up a little bit later as well in case maybe more people are looking up. Good luck. Thank you, Sunset, for the bits. Ooh, I heard the alert. Did you guys hear the alert?
Good luck.
Thank you for that. Good luck in your competition. I will let them know you said that. Thank you, Lily. In Mississippi and Florida? Oh, you had a vacation there. Okay. What part of Florida? Hopefully it was a place that wasn't hit too hard by the hurricanes. When was the last time I was in Florida? It's been a long time, actually. So this band, actually, they usually do like a trip to Disney World, and they basically perform in the Magic Kingdom. They do a parade in the Magic Kingdom. They do a concert at Epcot, like basically right there's a pavilion right near the Central Lake, the World Lake, or whatever it's called, and then they do a studio session at Hollywood Studios. And then they actually have an extra day where they get to go around to Universal Studios. They added that. I don't think they do a performance there. So it's every 2 years, except for the pandemic year. Actually, the pandemic year was supposed to be replaced with a trip to Europe. But then the pandemic hit, and that had to be canceled, unfortunately. But yeah, they usually do a trip to Florida every 2 years. I'm usually invited. However, because I'm not one of the main directors, so basically the main directors get fully paid for. But because I'm not a main director, they invite me as a chaperone, and then I would still be able to like do work stuff. Because again, I still am like they're one of their instructors. But in terms of like being paid for or under having to pay, they're like, okay, you can go as a chaperone, and I'm like, do I have to pay? Do I have to pay? And our director is like, yeah, and I'm like, Bob, I love your program, I love your kids, and you're all great. However, if I'm gonna go to Disney World, I'm gonna go when I don't have to work. If I have to pay to go to Disney World, I'm gonna do so when I don't have to work. Destin, Florida, and Biloxi, Missouri. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Who was that? I missed it there. Puppers the dog, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining. We're doing an IRL stream today because so I work as a teacher, a music teacher, and the marching band I work with. We're heading down to our final competition of the year at the University of Illinois. We're up from the Chicago area, so it's about a 2.5-hour drive. We're on the bus right now down to the University of Illinois. But normally I do stream every day, and I mostly stream Fire Emblem. Whether it's Fire Emblem Heroes on mobile, Fire Emblem Three Houses or Three Hopes on Switch, or older Fire Emblem games. We do stream other Nintendo games from time to time. We're currently playing through Nier Automata, and then after that we're playing Persona 5 Royal, and then Bayonetta 3, and then Pokemon, and then Astral Chain. We do stream a lot of other games like Zelda, and Pokemon, and Mario, and sometimes other games like Splatoon, Smash Bros, Mario Kart. Family didn't get to stay in Mississippi. My little brother got a migraine. Oh, those are not fun. I don't know what that feels like myself because I haven't gotten a migraine ever, but at least that I know of. But from what I've read and from what people describe to me, that does not sound fun. But yeah, again, yeah, guys, if you are a fan of Fire Emblem, we'll be doing another stream later tonight. Again, I can't guarantee it'll be before midnight, so that's why we're doing an IRL stream now, just to make sure I got the stream in. But as early as 11:15 p.m. Central Time, or possibly as late as after midnight, we'll start a Fire Emblem Hero stream. We're doing Pawns of Loki and Rival Domains with the chat, with the viewers. So if you guys want to join in, feel free. Make sure you have a lead set. I don't know yet which one we'll do first, because I hear the Rival Domains, it's Armor Week, which is usually the hardest week for us. And then for Pawns of Loki, I think we mentioned that it is everyone bonus, so there's literally no bonus. So maybe I don't know, maybe we'll do armors just to keep it simple. That way everyone can set up an armor lead, and then we can use it for both or something. I don't know. Let's see here. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope came out 2 days ago. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I'm not a huge Rabbids fan, so I don't think I'll ever get it or play it. I didn't even play the first one, but I mean, I've heard good things about the other game. But again, I'm not much of a Rabbids kind of guy. So again, my slate of games to play right now. We just finished Bayo 2 the other weekend. We're currently going through Nier Automata for the first time. It's the first playthrough. Then after that, it's going to be Persona 5 Royal. After that, it's Bayonetta 3. And then Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet. I don't know which one I'll play yet. Probably Scarlet, but we'll see. And then Astral Chain. Now, all these games I'm playing like one after the other. So like we're not going to start Persona 5 Royal until we finish Nier Automata. We're not going to start Bayo 3 until we finish Persona 5 Royal. The exception here is that we are going to play Pokemon Scarlet on day 1, just to make sure if there's like any day 1 like distributions or whatever, and that my trainer ID says that we started on November 18th. So we will play Pokemon on the first day, but then after that we will probably go back to whatever game we're still in the middle of. Just FYI. Oh, traffic's slowing down. There's not a lot of car. Oh, it's because there's a car on the side of the road. That's why. All right, that's why we're slowing down. I was like, what's going on here? All right. My connection seems to be stable for the time being. Yeah, and again, guys, for Fire Emblem, if you want to come back tonight, we'll be doing Rival Domains and Pawns of Loki. Tomorrow, we're going to do a long stream. So after we finish Fire Emblem Heroes tonight, I don't know how long it's going to be. Again, I don't have to be up any particular time tomorrow, so we can go as long as we need to tonight. But then I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to get a full night's rest for once. And then we're going to try and do a long stream tomorrow with Nier Automata, try and basically just plow through as much of that game as we can. I am enjoying it, but we got to get through it quickly so that I can get to Persona, and then Bayo, and then Pokemon and Astral Chain. And I'm hoping before Fire Emblem Engage comes out, we'll have some time that I can then, hopefully we'll finish these games, and I'll have some time to maybe play through the other paths of Three Hopes that I haven't done yet. Finish maybe more endings in Stanley Parable. We still haven't finished Age of Calamity. Whoops. Heck, even Lupa beat that game before I did. The new wave for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe comes soon, later this year. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I brought all my games with me because I brought my Switch. Usually I don't play too much on these trips. Usually I let the kids borrow it because they can play Mario Kart. But I did bring other games, mostly just to flex. So this new game case, I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is my new game case because I had a Fire Emblem one that held 24, but I ran out of space in that one. So that was a licensed Fire Emblem case, so it actually had Sothis on one side and the Fire Emblem Three House logo on the other. But it ran out of space, so I was like, okay, I need a bigger one. This one holds 48, but I don't know if this is official. It definitely looks like they basically just copied the Z logo there, but it looks like a Sheikah Slate. And then you can see here, there's a lot of games, but that's not all. There's even more. And it's magnetic too, so it just seals up real nice there. There's no like mechanical latch that will wear it out over time. It's magnetic. But you can see a lot of these games here. That's the first couple pages there. I put mostly, I think, first-party games on these two. And then over here, a few more first-party games, and then some third-party ones as well. But yeah, I do gotta play more Mario Kart. I also have to pick up Mario Party. Because now that we have a good enough internet connection at home, I can basically do online games now without too much lag. At least not on my end. If there's lag, it's going to be someone else's fault. Yeah, guys, look, it's literally all cornfields. This is Central Illinois. Just all cornfields. And what about Switch Sports? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta pick that one up. Maybe I'll see if that one. Has anyone seen if that one's gone on sale at any time? I can't imagine the sales have been like amazing for it, but I do want to pick that up at some point. Cause like I'm sure it's a fun party game. So how long have I been streaming for? 36 minutes. I should probably do the math on how much data I'm using up. Oh, there goes my bitrate. I guess we're switching cell towers. I probably won't be able to go too much longer. I am sorry, because the fact that so whenever I'm on like a bus or like in a car when someone else driving, I need to make sure I'm, for the most part, looking either out the window or looking forward. If I'm looking at something like maybe like reading my phone or reading an iPad, or in this case looking at the computer reading chat, I tend to get a little dizzy. So that's why you see me. I keep there's like literally nothing to look at right now, but I just keep looking forward from time to time. But yeah. What other games do I need to pick up, multiplayer-wise? Like we already have yeah, because I want to figure out a day every 2 weeks where we do a community night, so we can do Smash Bros. We can do Mario Kart. We can do Splatoon 3. We can do Mario Party. What else? Like anything you think of. $40? Wait, $40 what? Oh, for the Switch Sports? Is that the normal price? I think that's the normal price. I don't think that's the sale price. But I guess 40 is not too bad. Actually, I think I just spent $40 ordering some two Japanese magazines and then a Japanese guidebook for Three Hopes. Because I think the magazine has stuff on Engage. Probably nothing I don't already know, but still want to add that to it. Add that to the collection. So, but yeah, I do want to pick that up at some point. And then trying to think what's coming out. What's coming out next year? There's Engage in January. There's Breath of the Wild in is Breath of the Wild 2 in May, or sorry, Tears of the Kingdom, whatever it's called. Is that coming out in, is it May or March? It's one of the M's. I can't remember. Will your schedule change after competition? Yes, we'll be able to start streams sooner, and I probably won't go as late. So normally we go from like 8 till like 11 usually, right? So we'll probably start streams again around 6, which is what I used to stream before marching season started. and then we'll probably end by 10 each night. It's in May. Gotcha. Okay. I always get the M's confused. I can never remember. I know it's an M month, but I can't remember which one. But yeah, we'll probably stream at least on weeknights, something closer to 10, from 6 to 10. And then weekends we can probably go longer because I won't have marching competitions on Saturdays. And then Sundays I'll have more time as well because usually on Sundays during marching season, because I'm our video guy as well, so I'm the one who's usually, you know, splicing the video or sorry, editing, like cutting off the ends and then uploading it to YouTube so that our staff can review the video for analysis and we can plan around that for rehearsal. So I usually don't have time in the or for the most part on Sundays. What's this school over here? Just a random high school in the middle of nowhere. May 12th. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for checking. I appreciate that. What else comes out next year besides Fire Emblem and Zelda that we know of that like I might want to play? I mean, I guess who knows when Advance Wars is coming out. That was supposed to launch last December. It's almost been a year now. Actually, it was supposed to launch even before that, right? Wasn't it? And then it got delayed. So I am looking forward to that whenever that drops. I'm trying to think what else is coming out next year. Because, yeah, the back end of this year is just jam-packed for me. Alright. Yeah, we're dropping more frames. We're over 8% now. Oh! I don't know if you guys can hear me right now. We're at 0. Yeah, again, I don't know if you guys heard that there. We went down to 0 kilobits per second for a few seconds there. We're back in the green, but I'm guessing, again, signal does seem to be overall getting worse the further we get. So we'll see. We might start wrapping things up here. Although it seems to be pretty stable right now. Again, I would recommend sitting maybe an armor lead for tonight. Because Rival Domains is armor week. Pawns of Loki is anything. So we can probably just maybe do armors for that. Or, like, I don't know. What? Rip? Never mind. Oh, you're talking about the, Oh, wait, did this stream reset? Because my drop frames reset to 0. And now my drop frames are up to 20%. I think the stream might have reset. I don't know. It crashed? Okay, well, we're back now, but we might start wrapping things up then. Yeah, my viewer count went down to 0, so I'm guessing, I'm guessing it, Pikmin 4 comes out. Okay. So yeah, so Fire Emblem, do we know what month Pikmin comes out, or we just know it's next year? But yes, Fire Emblem, January, Zelda in May, Dance Wars probably, maybe, and then whenever Pikmin 4 is as well. You don't know yet? Okay. That's fine. I figured they probably, anything that's in 2024 is, or 2023, they probably just gave us a 2023 and no specific month or date yet. Alright, but yeah, if stream's like struggling now, maybe we'll start wrapping these up. I'll show you guys the kids one more time, and then you guys can say what you say bye or something. That Master Detectives game comes out next year as well. Master Detectives. Actually, the drop frames seem okay right now. I think actually it's because we're getting closer to some, not big cities, but some larger cities that are like kind of scattered between all these like cornfields. So there's a big exit here for Pontiac and Ashcombe. Archives ring code. Can't say I'm familiar. I think this is the warmest it's been when we've done a U of I contest, like, as long as I can remember. Usually it's, like, super cold. Sometimes it's cold and rainy. But I think this is the warmest it's been since we've been to U of I. I'm sure it'll be windy, because, again, the fact that it was cold a couple days ago and now it's, like, very hot. I'm sure the winds will be very high today. Creators of Danganronpa. Oh, okay. It was on the latest direct. Oh, that one. Okay. No, I didn't know it by the name. No, no, I know which one you're talking about now from the direct. Yeah, no, no, I know which one you're talking about from the latest direct. Yeah, I didn't recognize the name. I don't know if I'll play that one though. It looks okay. It looks cool. But I don't know if I would play that. Let's see. Trying to think what else might be coming out. I'm sure there'll be some type of Pokemon later in the year. Ooh, what do you think we'll get Pokemon-wise next November? Because again, we're getting Scarlet Violet this year. Do you think we'll get... Because this is the second Pokemon generation on Switch. Usually, the first generation is like the main one they kind of promote, and then when they release the second generation on the same console, it's usually rushed a little bit, you know? So I'm imagining that Scarlet and Violet will be kind of rushed, because then I'm sure shortly after, we're going to start hearing rumblings about like a Switch 2. Not like a Pro, but like a Switch 2. So, I don't know. What do you think it will be this year? Do you think it'll be a third game to Scarlet and Violet, or maybe a double sequel like they did with Black and White 2? Do you think it'll be a... No, we usually only get one pair of remakes per console, so I think we already got Diamond and Pearl for like the Switch remakes. So I think we'll have to wait until this like a new console for Unova remix Black and White. Oh, I'm so looking forward to those. I really do hope they make it more in the style of like, you know, Scarlet and Violet, as opposed to being like just a HD version of the old games like they did with Diamond and Pearl. The problem is though, because like those older games like Diamond and Pearl and Black and White, it's very, very grid-based. But after those games is when they started to kind of move away from the grid. Like, they were still grid-based, yeah, but there was much more like free direction roaming in X and Y, Sun and Moon, and Sword Shield. Octopath Traveler 2 next year. I haven't played the first one yet. Oh, we're bouncing a bit. How's the stream right now? Yeah, the drop frames seem to be holding up fairly well right now. Oh, you got some ads. I'm sorry. Alright, well, we are getting close to the hour mark, so I don't know how much longer we'll go. I don't know how much data I've used up so far. Should probably figure that out, huh? Shoot my message about the next 2 games. Yes, yeah, I did. Thank you for that. Yeah, with Octopath and Kirby. I don't think I've finished a Kirby game before. I mean, I actually own quite a few. I've got the Kirby. Was it the 20th anniversary edition or collection on the Wii? And then so that's a lot of the older like NES and NES and Super NES games, and Game Boy. I'm sure is on there as well. But then I also have Kirby's Epic Yarn. I think that might be it. Had ass to deal with. No worries, no worries. We probably won't be going much longer because I'm over 50 minutes already, and again I am using up my hotspot data. So I want to make sure I have plenty of that left over for other uses besides streaming. All right, yeah. Should we wrap it up then? We can wrap it up. I'll hold up the camera so you can say goodbye to the kids one more time. Raid someone or not? Let me see who's on. I don't know who's on it now. I think, let me see if Kimmy's still on. I think they said they were going to be ending soon-ish. Let me check. Let's see. Sidewinder's playing Advance Wars. Oh, VJ's on, playing some Splatoon. Let's raid VJ. He's a friend of mine. I met him actually at, I think, both a Video Games Live concert and E3. I can't remember which one came first, but he used to be here from the Chicago area as well. He eventually moved to Texas. But yeah, he's a big Nintendo fan, fellow musician. He's a big Splatoon fan, really. And Hatsune Miku as well. So. Alright, guys, let's copy the raid command. By everyone on the bus. Here, yeah, let me hold up the computer again. You guys can wave goodbye. Alright, one last time, guys. Here we go. Alright, wave bye, everyone. Wave bye. There we go. And then here's the regular raid command. So whichever one you want to use there, robot, or anyone else that's joining us. Let's see, there we go. If you don't have the Hildebach emote, you can use your channel points or hit that sub button. Make sure you join the Discord and follow on social media. Good luck on the competition. Thank you so much, Robot. Thank you everyone else that joined earlier as well. Let me pull up VJ's stream here so I can actually hear what's going on. I can't even hear his stream. Hold on. Okay, I can barely hear it. Hold on. I feel like I'm the only one here. I mean, there might be some people lurking too, but I appreciate you being here, Robot. I'm sure we lost some people when the stream crashed, like I said, but alright, we're gonna raid over to VJ. Go say hi. Copy the Hildebonks again. Oops. I can't even copy his... Hold on. Alright, I don't know if we raided. Alright, but anyway, if anyone's still here, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.